the Music Man. Hey, how are you today? Hopefully it's a wonderful day. Hopefully it's a great morning or a great afternoon, depending on when you're watching this. But the Music Man, have you seen that great musical? Love the musical. In fact, I noticed on my DVR, because I have it set to always record where it pops up, the original popped up. You know, as being in Iowa, it's about Mason City, but they call it River City. It's with Robert Preston, not the latest one they did. Well, not latest. It's been a few years ago with Matthew Broderick, but the original one. And it's interesting watching that because I remember hearing this growing up all the time about snake oil salesmen, always trying to sell you something you don't need, trying to manipulate you, trying to, blackmail or guilt you into something. And we seem to be seeing that a lot more and more today, but in different ways. Back then it was a door-to-door salesman. Today it's phone calls, it's emails, it's on social media of getting spam, watching what you click. And we know as you get into the older generation, you have people really going after them to scam them out of money, especially through Medicare and things like that. I know my dad's gotten caught into a few things and I have to really keep an eye on him, which can get exhausting after a while. But it's not even just that. It's even more that you have to keep an eye on people, because it's not just the pieces of them trying to get your money, but there's a lot of people out there that are still those snake oil salesmen. They're manipulators. They will, who knows what their reasoning is for coming after you. Who knows what their reasoning is to, maybe it's just to control. Maybe it's to just make them feel better. Maybe they are in a certain area of their life and they want somebody there and they're just going to come after you and do whatever they can to, get a hold of you. Break things up, take things over, walk all over you at work. The definition can be in so many ways. Like I said, breaking up relationships, getting a promotion from you at work, just making you feel completely bad about yourself, that you're not good enough, which then gives them that power. They feel empowered because they have done something. Well, it's not cool. It's not good. Manipulation, bad. Blackmail, bad. And it's terrible for our self-esteem because we all get into that. We fall into that. I mean, bullies, the same thing. That's pretty much what that is. Then we have to try and overcome it and deal with that every day. You can, but it's also just being aware and keeping your eyes open and being, preparing yourself for trying to deal with something like that, to be the best that you can be, and to try and really notice when someone doesn't have your best interests at heart. I know I deal with that all the time. I say it all the time. People are like, oh, you're just a nice guy. I might be cynical and sarcastic, but at the same time, I wear my feelings on my sleeve, my heart's on my sleeves, right here. Can you see it? A lot of nights in tears, a lot of nights of, just wondering why, a lot of nights of feeling bad about myself. We all have that, right? But we can do better. We can be better. We have the, surrounding ourselves with friends and a community that can really build us up and know that we deserve the best that we can get. We deserve better. We deserve to be respected. We deserve to be loved. We do. We really do. No matter how much I tell myself I don't, I still deserve it. It's got to convince myself. Sometimes it's not easy. But just remember, as you're going through, what are you dealing with right now that is that spam in your life, that snake oil salesman, that person, boss, whoever it is, that might be trying to manipulate you in your life to get you to do something that you're not wanting to do, to getting you to maybe not do something, you have your expectations and they are trying to just tear them down to where you're just ignoring them. And it is what it is. And you're not sure why. Well, we got to be careful. I know I have to be careful because I can get sucked in on a lot of things. Luckily, I've not lost any money. I've not been pulled in on something like that. But I have been pulled in on some other things before, and I have to deal with it. We are in this together. We hear that so much. We've been hearing that so much lately, but we have been. And this whole manipulation and snake oil salesman thing, it goes back to the beginning. This is nothing new. It just happens faster now because we have, you know, phones and internet, email, texting. Yeah, we even get it up the text messages too. It's crazy. Stand your ground. Stand up for yourself. Believe in yourself. Believe that you deserve more. Believe in you. Respect yourself. Remember that song? You know, back in the 60s? Then Bruce Willis, when he did the whole Bruno thing, redid it. Respect yourself. That's right, we do. And we need to respect ourselves. So if anything, remember to respect yourself, to show respect, and to give respect today. All right? And be careful. Watch out for those snakes. I'm not sure how they got on the plane, but watch out for those snakes. All right. Have a wonderful day. And remember to believe in you.